I honestly can't believe that I actually managed to do that Slayer gate. Like, that was pretty damn insane. Actually, didn't I get the new enemy? Like the Maker drones, yeah. Their thick hide mitigates damage, so no wonder they didn't really take any damage. Weak point head. Headshot kills drop a lot of resources. Oh. Urdak's population is mainly comprised of drones, beings that exist as extensions of the clan maker's will. Though each is endowed with their own unique identity, they remain biologically unable to resist a command from their khan, and so function in a perfectly synchronized colony system. Drones never leave Urdak. Their body is not yet mature enough to avoid harm while crossing dimensions. I always say that wrong. Actually, there's only one enemy I haven't seen. It's a super heavy. So, let's... Oh, I'm out of ammo. God damn it. Hopefully these don't respawn. But then again, I think I can just chainsaw if any of them respawn. Oh, there's that room. But you go there from underneath. Yeah, I think you go there from over there. Or... Well, I mean, I can teleport back. Like, I can do the fast travel when I... Oh, never mind. I think this is the way. Yeah, it is. Toy found Pinky. Pinky and the brain. You can loop back from here. I see. I'm still missing 3 items.
The myth of the Doomslayer, his power, his will to overcome. These are the lies of the non-believers.
Shut up. I'll show you a lie. Right up your ass. With my shotgun.
I'm charting a flight path to Mars. Calculating thrust vectors. Launching in 3, 2, 1.
Wait.
Approaching planetary entry phase. Prepare for turbulence.
Did I somehow miss? No, I couldn't have. Like, I haven't unlocked the fast travel, so... What the fuck are you staring at? So does it continue here? Yeah. Yeah, it does. Yeah. These are the items. Oh, that's BFG ammunition. I was wondering why it didn't show it.
City of the Bird. This was before your time with the Sentinels. The slip gate will take you to Sentinel Prime where the priest is hiding.
They haven't, like, established any of the stuff. This was before your time, I know about that. How? The lost city of Hebet. Looks interesting. Amidst the long and enduring history of Sentinel civilization, there are moments in antiquity that have long become buried in time, forgotten chapters that remain concealed to Sentinel historians, waiting to be unearthed. The fallen city of Hebet is one such tale, all but forgotten to the tomes of legacies past. Once a prosperous port city, a proud gleaming marker of conquest for the distant tribe of Bethian clansmen of the Outer Worlds, Hebet bridged the desperate Sentinel cities with the ingenious design of slipgate invention. but it was not meant to last, and among those cities lost in the Crusades of Sentinel past was Hebet, now little more than a smoldering ruin swallowed by the quaking surface of a once habitable Mars. I hear sounds. Oh. That's actually everything. I've done all the mission. I only need 4 of those. I guess I can take that. Uh, 4 points. Yeah, I can take that. Deal 20,000 damage while the energy shield is active. Well, that shouldn't be hard, right? Okay, I found everything. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hey, dude. The ammunition. Oh, I didn't have to do that. I got stuck. As usual. Okay, one more. There's a prowler. Well, that's it. Where's the big boys? There's one up there. This is kinda bad. Where's the mancubus? It's over there. Is that a prowler? Yeah, it is. The lock-on is so annoying, or rather the fact that it doesn't like... There's a... Missiles incoming. Sounds like yeah, this. Do I have a... Nope. Hey, wait, wasn't there like a BFG ammunition? Oh, it's over there. Where the fuck is this guy? I fucking missed the fucking grenade. Oh, it's so bad. I'm not sure what the fuck it's locking onto, but it definitely like autocorrects into. What the f- Just look at this shit! It's like... Fuck! I'm still... What the hell was that? No target! Are you serious? How didn't it like hit the another prowler? Stop fucking running! Piece of shit. I can't hit shit! Oh. like they just stop your momentum for whatever reason. Like they just like even if they're like next to you, it just stops, holds your momentum. Like you clip into their hitboxes or something, which is like super annoying. There's always someone in the... Like the prowlers are a problem. There's one. Oh. That's all I needed to kill. Holy fuck. Well, there's the extra life, actually. Okay. Have fun with that. Pretty sure they kinda wanted you to do that.
portal ahead will take you to Sentinel Prime, where the Hell Priest Dave Groth is waiting.
Fast travel activated, but... Wait, I'm still missing something here. Huh? It's saying that I missed out on a... What? It's saying that I didn't complete this. What the fuck? Is it like glitching? What happens if I fast travel? Hell. Yeah, this shit glitched. What the fuck? Okay then. What? Can someone explain to me what happened? Is this just glitching? Am I supposed to do something here? I don't know. I don't know.
The portal ahead will take you to Sentinel Prime, where the Hell Priest Dave Groth is waiting.
Whatever. Blow a hole in Mars. Yeah, it's like saying that I didn't complete that combat challenge. So what happens if I go into that mission? I can't fast travel, right? Like if I redo it. You've traveled through the core of Mars, arriving at the ancient city of Sentinel Prime. You have sovereignty in this unholy place for now. The Great Slayer was once a warrior king in this world. Tradition grants you safe passage, but the completion of your mission will come at a price. Hell Priest Grav is waiting. Sentinel Prime. Yeah, the same to you. Those are the guys from the first game.
Welcome home, Great Slayer.
knew you were coming here. Eliminate Deek Crab. There's stuff here. So, what happens if I... Can I, like, check out the mission? You got stuff. Mission select. Yeah, it shows that I'm missing one. So what happens if I...
The entrance to the BFG 10,000 is just across from this.
So do I need to do all of this? No, I don't. Like, well, I need to actually get to that place. Yeah. Like, thank you, game, for fucking glitching. I need to do that at some point. I kind of want to 100% this stuff, so I actually need to do that at some point, but I'm not gonna do it now. Like, when I get a chance to actually do it, I'll just do that then. Thank you for glitching, game, and thank you for not allowing me to do it actually again. Yeah, it starts from here. Okay. A codex page. Sentinel Prime. Is this like a Colosseum or something? Yeah, the ancient arena is a holy place for the people of Argenteneur. Constructed in the earliest days of their history, this Colosseum served as a proving ground for trial by combat. Historical records indicate that the Argenta did not jail their own kind. Rather, prisoners and criminals were granted the right to earn their chance at regaining honor through victory in the arena. Those who succeeded were given a place to fight in the front lines of the Sentinel army to die in service to Argenteneur. This traditional use of the arena has subsided since the assimilation with the Dark Realm. The corrupted priests now allow more violent exchanges, with armed captives pitted against demons for sport. The priests of the Order Deek continue to hold undisputed power on Argenteneur. Spilling the blood of the Argent Ascended class will result in the transgressor's banishment. Asylum amongst the Argenta will be denied to any who do not adhere to the rules of engagement. Wait, there's something down there. We're going there. What? Huh? This is a flashback, right?
We found him in the valley, just outside the castle walls. He was badly wounded and wearing this.
Guts. Huge guts. Kill them. Must kill them all.
He has fight in him yet.
In spite of his injuries.
Send him to the arena. Let him be judged like the others.
History of the Sentinels Part 4. Oh. So the Doom guy was captured. And he came into this, like, this place. Translation from the Ligra Sutta Book of Kings. In the time of King Novik, as the Argenta secured peace and safety through dimensions across time and space, an outlander came to us. He was not of our world and spoke an ugly tongue. How he first took step upon our land was unknown. Sentinel scouts had found the outlander bloodied, clawed and near death, mumbling of impending doom and the forces of darkness. The scent of blood followed him, and the gore that stained his armor seemed not entirely his own. By Argenta law, the stranger would be judged in the Colosseum, where he would be given the chance of all who stray from the path to fight for his freedom. We knew not of this stranger. His mind seemed crippled with rage. He dressed in attire not suited for our lands and carried munition of arcane origin. We watched as his will overcame his injuries, and in the blood arena he proved his worth. The Outlander's technique was crude and brutal, but the determination in his charge echoed that of any troop or sentinel. His war cry echoed through the Colosseum as did the sound of his fury, and the guards cheered his banner. Rip and tear, they shouted as the beast pushed beyond mortal wounds and certain death. He would be gifted no rank, no title. The survivors in the arena were provided only one reward, the right to earn an honorable death while spreading the blessings of the Makers to those in need. The Outlander's determination was witnessed, his ravings documented, and through the word of the Order Deek, the Khan Maker had him brought before her. She set her minions to learning his tongue, for with his ugly words he spoke of lands unseen, creatures born of fire and a dark place unknown to the Queen and her caste. Yet another opportunity to expand the gift of the Makers to those in need. So, Doomguy was actually like one of the underlings in here for that God Maker.
I offer you a
This
great
one.
powerful one, a sign of truce.
Here's a truce for your face. History of the Sentinels Part 5. And there's demons attacking. I guess it's supposed to be this Sentinel place. On the eve of the Black Star, the Dark Ones came from a world beneath our own, not through ship nor ephemeral vessel, but through the fabric of dimensions. Out of swirling fiery gates came horned beasts from a timeless realm. First one, then many. Crashing waves of evil swelled from the obsidian forests of the Argentian overlands. The Alorum clans from the eastern mountains fell first to the black hordes of devils, and the city of Telorum was slung under the weight of their charge. We sentinels rose to meet the beast with spear in hand, the might of the Holy Fleet striking back at the demons. But the dark gates from whence they came gave birth still to even greater hordes. A line of blood was drawn in with the fallen of both sides, and the unholy wars began as the time of darkness came upon us. The powers of darkness. Oh. Well, I mean, I don't need that. The only thing I could really use is ammunition for my weapons, but
I know of what you have left behind. Go back to it then. Leave this crusade. You cannot save them. They have asked me for this, and so I give it to them. If you let the priest live, then I will return to you what the demons took from you so long ago. You need only turn back, and it will be yours again. All the pain you carry will be gone.
what? What did they take from me? My dignity! But they can never take my freedom! History of the Sentinels Part 6. So, these are demons with stuff. Unlike enemies of the past, we could not contain the demons emergent from the Dark Realm. Their weaponry was not conjured from machined steel, but from the essence of their very being, a dark magic not known to us in our many conquests. Had we grown overconfident, our victories serving to dull our blade as we drank in the glory of our expanding empire? Lost, we know not of how to prevail against this foe. The Maker gods stood perplexed, and our engineers and priests scrambled to find the advantage in battle we so desperately needed. Unknown to the enemy, we were pushed to the brink of defeat, and our gods stood with us as we worked to find the answer. The Order of the Deek were the first to unlock the mystery of these foul creatures. The priests were able to capture several of the beasts and set about to identify the source of their power. It was then that the essence of the Dark Realm was discovered. Not wholly unlike our own, this power was the life essence that flowed through their twisted form and powered their attacks. It could be harnessed to power our own weapons, giving the Argenta the chance to combat the demons on even footing. The priests believed that with greater knowledge of the essence we could discover its source and cut it off from the demons to strangle their armies from within, allowing us to regain the advantage we require for victory on the battlefield. The Khan Maker gave blessings to our majesty and directed the priests to delve deeper into the mysteries of the scarlet elixir from the demonic realm, Argent energy. For she sought only to return balance to our universe. Proper assimilation was required as hell stood beyond her influence. After great effort, the priests discovered more than they had ever hoped for. They learned of the true nature of the demonic energy and how it could strengthen those skilled enough to harness its power. The energy coursing through the malformed bodies of our relentless enemy could be used to end life or to enhance it. The power to heal, to mend, immortality, knowledge, and enlightened faculties beyond our understanding. With the demon's life force in the skilled hands of the Sentinel priests and under the righteous gaze of the Khan Maker, our people would not only rise to victory over the unholy horde that clawed at our walls, we would move to a higher plateau of existence, ushering in a new era of military science and industrial healing. No Sentinel would grow sick, no Maker would need to suffer the transfiguration that they so feared, all would be risen. None could ever oppose our peaceful ways and threaten our world again. True balance over hell and its legions, over space and time in this world and all others. We would dictate the order. United with the Makers, we would find peace eternal. Very ambitious. The History of the Sentinels Part 7. That's supposed to be Doom guy. Fighting a generic Sentinel, I guess. The Gun Maker demanded a teeth of essence, and driven by her, or tide, is it called tide actually? By her desire, the priests submitted themselves to her will. The Order of the Deek took counsel with the king, speaking only of the spoiled lands sure to be found through the cleft in creation and the opportunity to purge the new invaders from Argent to Nur. We took the war to their cursed land, pressing through the gates of wizardry. There was one among us who seemed to know the true nature of these foul demons. It was the Outlander, the stranger who had come to us from places unknown, he who had survived in the front lines far longer than any Sentinel-born prisoner had before. His passion for battle against the vile horde was evident, his lust for their destruction matching our own, though Dargent de Nur remained a foreign land to him. His fervor caught the attention of inquisitors of the Sentinel Guard, some whispering of a suspected allegiance he held in secret with the demons. Silencing the critics, King Novik deemed him worthy of selection. The signifiers brought a commission to our king, and it was decided that he be lifted from the common rabble. Though no arena-born prisoner had ever been granted the honor, the Knight Sentinels broke tradition and deemed the Outlander worthy of training. A number of disciples grumbled and chafed at the barbarian present in their ranks, but in the war with the demons all opportunities for even the slightest advantage were to be considered, and as they witnessed the strangers spar with their hall masters, they found in him an undying, unrelenting compatriot. This man was an outsider, friend to none, and yet rose each time he was thrown to the dirt of the circle. Battered and bruised, his brow stained with blood, he rose with grim determination for the chance to face his enemies in armed combat once again. Time passed as the stranger was instructed in the codified matrices of their order, the ancient lessons of battle and brotherhood taught to all sentinels. He could sense the opportunity before him. Soon, all of hell would feel his wrath once again. Satisfied that he would not be a detriment to their prowess, the Night Sentinels granted him his wish as they ventured through the hell gates with the stranger in tow. They knew no rest, fighting in the unnatural elements and training under the blood moon of night. The stranger suffered exhaustion, wounds and sickness, but asked for no aid and was offered none. 3 times the Night Sentinels ventured into the gate and back, and upon every return the stranger strode more capable than before, his gait locked in step with the march of the Sentinels, a disciplined and now controlled lust for demon blood ever present. The passing of years and innumerable battles with the devils endangered the stranger to Arceta's mightiest warriors, and no longer did they condescend to him as a new-blooded conscript, for to them he had become a brother in arms forged in war, an ally and a weapon. Crazy. How do I get there? Secret found. No? Ah, it's from this side. Extra life. Is that auto map?
I pity the humans. I do. Theirs is a hard role to play. But I too have a world to save. Without their souls, there can be no hell energy, and the Argent will cease to flow. I cannot allow this to happen. You will not stand in the way of Erdak's progress. This is how it has always been done. It is not for you to deny us our chance at prosperity.
Shut up. There's actually no challenges in here. There's extra lives. History of the Sentinels Part 8. Lots of demons. As we warred with the beasts that Argenta's society grew under the watchful eye of the Makers and through the endless power of the Essence. While our generals were consumed with the unholy war, our culture was marked by the beautiful potion the enemy had provided us, the sweet elixir. It brought us immeasurable capacity and empowered us to reach farther into dimensions once thought to be beyond our grasp. Under the direction of our maker gods and the engineering of our high priests, our weapons blazed and our war machines stormed. The throngs of the populace drank deeply from the well of energy unwelled by the priests, but we of the Night Sentinels took no part in their abundance. Some among us whispered accusations warning against this manner of progress, but they were quelled, as it was not our role to dictate the future of our people, only to defend it. There's actually another extra light here. Wait, this is a Sentinel token. And an extra item. There's only 3 items here. I haven't seen any enemies. Checkpoint. History of the Sentinels Part 9. Doom Slayer becomes the ultimate slayer. As the Black Star ascended to its zenith, King Novik sat restless on his throne as a howling darkness began to assemble just beyond the mountain rise to the east. The blight came upon us in droves, flooding forth from the Hellgate with merciless fury. They brought with them a monstrous titan, the Dreadnought, a beast to rival the stature and menace of even the mightiest ancestral. The grotesque giant laid waste to all before him, crushing all in his path. This was a total demonic assault, striking at the heart of Argent Tenur as never before. How was it that the behemoth could pass through the demonic gate without warning? We would never know, though the Night Sentinels believed treason was at play. Caught off guard, the Sentinels camped late in defiance of the Titanades horde, and with his coming, the holy city of Taras Nabat prepared for judgment. With the onslaught of the demons massed in the sprawling shadow of the abhorrent fiend, the city shook to its foundation. None were spared, save those that fled north. The vile swarm ransacked our temples and palaces, burning our towers and feasting on the souls of our clergy. Yet the Night Sentinels rallied and held fast against the demons, though they were pushed back and corralled at the Blood Arena. As the dark of night descended, their swords remained potent and shred the enemy multitude with abandon. Amidst the unyielding ranks of the Sentinels, when all other apprentices had fallen in battle, stood the Outlander. Rip and tear, he roared, ferocious in battle. The remaining conscripts of the arena stood in awe as they witnessed the beast who had once raged within their very cells, now armored alongside the shoulders of his sentinel brethren. He had risen where none other had before, a true-born sentinel fighter, the very best among them. But though the swarm fell before their assault, the Titan remained invincible, for none could tame the behemoth alone. In the hours before dawn, as the Night Sentinels weathered the relentless assault, the Outlander held his ground at the foot of the great wall in the northern bend of the castle. Seeing his unending vigor, Samur, Chancellor to the Mother God, hurried the Outlander away under veil of secrecy and for reason unknown submitted him to a rite untold. This was heresy, for Samur received no consent from the gun maker, nor did he receive her counsel. In the Chapel of Purity, the Outlander submitted himself to the divinity machine. There, Samur Maker, the seraphim known to us only as the aid to the Mother God, blessed the Outlander with fierce speed and power to match his will. Samur Maker? Hold on, that's not Samuel Hayden supposed to be? It was the method by which this transfusion took place that was most uncertain to us, for we were of the knowledge that the Maker device bestowed onto the Argenta so many generations ago was to be used by the priests only to find the impurity among us. How could it be that the device that was meant to cool the Sentinel breed of its contaminants could then be used to purify the Outlander's body and give rise to the one who would lead us into battle henceforth? What rose from the holy coffin on that fateful day was not the impure abomination the Covenant warned us of. The hero within would come to be known only as the Great Slayer, the Time Walker, the warrior Khan whose fire sword would blaze forth a path for the just and cut through the demonic horde with a vengeance that only a God King could summon. He rose unbroken by the ritual, his eyes burning with Maker magic. He took the crucible in his hand and red fire leapt from the blade as only it will when held by a true Sentinel warrior king. In our darkest hour, the Slayer had been chosen. Defying tradition, our most sacred laws and the will of the Great Khan herself, a stranger to our lands had been blessed with celestial might. Yeah. So is this like just some crazy lore dump?
I cannot stand by and watch as you put our future at risk. Earth will be consumed. The energy will continue to flow. It is your people's survival against mine.
Sure. Dig Grav. So that's the final one. Dig Grav remains the most powerful of the Hell Priests amongst the people of Argenteneur, frequently visiting his ancient homeworld to lord over the populace. Arrogant and pompous, Grav calls for Splashport in the arena to entertain the fallen citizens of Sentinel Prime. Since the demonic invasion of Earth began, he has operated on the planet's surface along with his fellow Hell Priests to direct Hell's forces, but after the deaths of Dig Nilox and Dig Ranak, he has fled to the safety of the arena. It was Dig Grav who facilitated the torment and eventual betrayal of Sentinel Commander Valen, taking the keys to the Sepulchre of Elements and opening the Vault of the Sleeping Frights. The ancient creatures were abducted, transported to Hell, and tortured to siphon away their power. He used the heart of Valen's son to animate the Icon of Sin, a titan still spoken of in legend throughout the Argenteneur. Oh shit. The traitor. Oh, there's demons here. Can't even shoot them. Fast travel unlocked. So there was basically nothing here. Gladiator. Gladiator. Looks like a mean son of a bitch. In the years following the end of the Golden Age, competing factions of Arch and Tenur turned against one another. An insidious influence had beset itself upon the Sentinel people, corrupting its once held sacred traditions. The Coliseum, once a place of honorable combat, where prisoners of the Argenta were tested for the right to fight in the front lines of their army, has since become a place of bloodsport in violation of Sentinel law. The priests have engaged a demon there, a merciless executioner used to enact judgment of their own decree. The Gladiator, wielding an accursed shield which endoops the tormented soul of his undying master, remains undefeated in battle, infamous for the many lives it has claimed. Let me guess. It's going to be a boss battle. Against that thing. The Gladiator.
You'll make a fine addition to the front lines, stranger.
The demons! They are everywhere. Must kill them all!
Dress his wounds and bring him to us. I want to know more about the others he speaks of.
Yes, Your Grace. If Sentinel holy blood is spilled on these grounds, you will lose all sovereignty here.
So, how did they get corrupted then? They were normal looking, then they dirt. That's the thing. Yeah. Actually, I need to defend against like a damage. Gladiator. When the shield's eyes flash green, the gladiator is about to attack. Shoot him when the eyes are green to stagger him and create an opening. Oh shit. I'm just using this to block damage. Yeah, I thought as much. Oh, what the fuck? Oh. Fucking piece of shit. Made me lose the shield. What the fuck? That tracking. What the fuck? That didn't even hit me. Okay. I guess I hit that shield. Already lost like 3 lives. I need to kill it like fucking 3 times. What the fuck? So what it was it? Without his shield, the Gladiator is more aggressive and has a wider variety of attacks. When the Gladiator spins one of its blades, it returns attacks back to the player. When the Gladiator's eye screen flashes green, he is about to strike. Yeah, it just walks into you. Okay. Oh, what the fuck? There's a autosave. Oh, then this isn't bad. Yes, I like how... What the fuck? Oh, it's this shit again. From the fucking first game. What the fuck? How do you actually dodge that? Stop! Yes. I don't have any ammunition and I'm not paying attention to that. Oh man. I suck. No, what the fuck is this shit? No, fuck you. That's like literally unfair as hell. You can't do anything to that attack. Like it can just fucking walk into you and basically just like instantly hit you and there's nothing you can do because you'll run out of space. I mean, that's bullshit as hell.